Good morning, guys. Dave Santarelli here from Santarelli Trading Exchange, 9:26 in the morning. Jobless claims came out this morning, larger than expected. Market's pretty flat, though. Overnight, we were down over 100 points on the Dow. We rebounded from that this morning, so let's see what type of trading day we can have. I'm going to be looking certainly for some day trades today. Today's Thursday. Today and tomorrow we're going to be focusing on some day trades, and in the afternoon session, that's going to be when we're going to be focusing in on swing trades. So this morning I'll be focusing, like I said, on the top movers, and we'll be looking for some day trade setups with our trade plan, and we'll try to trade live. NVIDIA back up to $212 a share. That one had that big drop yesterday we were talking about, picking that up on the rebound. Facebook's climbing. DBX. Alrighty. I'm going to put this on mute. Good morning, guys. How's your day, Efron? Hope I'm saying your name right. Alrighty. Give the market some time here to catch up. Disney trades in the green. Let's watch the general market here in the beginning. Q's Diamond ETF. Give it about 10 minutes. Ulta's climbing back up there. It was down a few dollars. Ulta's now green for the day. That's nice. Watching the watch list up here on the top screen.
Tyndall Air Force Base says that they will use AT&T's 5G services as ticker T.
Now take a look at this is the Q 1 minute today chart. I want to show you guys the 3-month daily. Now look, we got down to the 10. Now if we're closing below this 10 today, that's going to signify to me that we're going to retrace here. So this is a really important day here. If we climb and we get a green candle above the 10, that means we've successfully come down to that 10 and looking to bounce off of that. So this is a big day. I'm watching the diamond break lower here on the today 1 minute chart.
Seeing a pop here in Weifu Education Group, WAFU, up 83% here, WAFU. Weifu Education, WAFU, now up 87% here.
Guys, take a look at that Uber trade. I'm still in those Uber calls in Sophie's account. They're up 50%. Uber's up 2% today and climbing. Take a look at that successful hook pattern here. Are you guys still in that Uber trade? I just popped in Sophia's account here, and she's up $900 today.
WAFU, WAFU has been halted here, WAFU.
Here's her Uber call. Up 49%. The Google put, we're up 165 today, still down 169 total, which if I actually refresh that, it's probably going to show profit now.
Qualcomm QCOM, the December 6th $88 calls at the bid. There are 1,000 of them at 88 cents. QCOM.
How is that? Up 56% on that Uber trade we just got yesterday. Google put, she's climbing on that. She's up $1,000 for the day. Not bad. I got to pay for her school. She went to Brazil for a couple of weeks, so she could see some family members out there. Her mother's going to be coming back in a few weeks, and she's going to be living with us, so I guess she's going to be taking care of Sophie. But we're going to put her in this private school that's in Celebration. It's like $1,700 a month, but it's a really great prep school. So Diamond still breaking lower. Diamond puts are in the green. Let's see. Nike, Qualcomm. Qualcomm's getting a little climb today. Big drop yesterday. We have the Qualcomm December 20th Expo, so I'm not worried about Qualcomm. We have the December 20th Expo. That's why we got what we got. You know, she already climbed $1 today off the lows. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Now, I'm watching for a successful bounce here off this 20. So I'm expecting a few more days in the green here. So what I might do, if I see a green candle tomorrow, I might be getting into some calls for next week's expo. Guys, Uber's still on the climb here. That's looking great. Google's still on the decline. Let's see. Sophie's account is now up quite a bit. Guys, Uber is still on the run there. What a big run for Uber. What did I do? She's already up 70% on the Uber trade, up $990 on that. Google put, she's almost green on that. She was green on that yesterday. Diamond put, Diamond's still not doing too much here. We're starting to drop now. Now we're going to see a much larger gain here now. The other account's only up a few $100. There we go. Now here is the new one. She's now green on the Uber. 77%. Google put 2.25%. Up 365 today though on that. So up total today already in Sophie's account $1,500. That's not bad. There we go. The diamond put's starting to make some profit here. Disney's still in the green, so Disney looks great. Guys, look at Uber still on that climb. That's a great looking chart. Now let's take a look here at what was I just talking about? Disney. Disney, look at how it consolidated beautifully. We could put that consolidation box around Disney. Let's do this. Let's put in the rectangle. We'll do the yellowish. And there's that consolidation box for Disney. So we get a candle above or below this consolidation box. That's going to tell us quite a bit. I think we're going to break out. Once we break out of this consolidation box, I had to be entering into a larger trade, even though we've still got a pretty decent trade on Disney now. $4,000 trade on that in this account. And it's looking good. Walmart's not doing too much, though. We're down 39% on that trade. Still holding that 50, though. 3-month daily, as you guys can see here, which is perfectly fine with me. We might start to see a pickup next week going into the holiday, which I think we're going to see. So we'll keep an eye on that. Debating when I want to take these Uber profits. She's up 84% on those already. See, it was up 77.3% before. Now, up 84% on those. Guys, did you guys get in the Uber trade? I remember saying about that hook pattern there. Did you guys get in? Are you still in it? I know we sold. On the E-Trade account, I sold those Uber calls yesterday. But in Sophie's account, I ended up keeping them. I actually made this trade after the Uber day trade we made yesterday.
The January 17th $50 puts here, AMAT.
Markets are going perfectly for us here, so I'm updating this every now and then. The main E-Trade account, I'm going to show you here. First, take a look here. Here's the main E-Trade account. It's not doing too much today. Pretty flat with the hedge we got with the diamond puts and everything going on, so I'm only up $35 in the E-Trade account, which is nothing. Sophie's account, I made those couple extra trades for her. And as you can see here, she's probably going to be up even more right now. Let me take a look. 5, 6, 7, up around 1,800 already, up 88% on the Uber calls, 16.65%, up $225 total on that, up $560 on that today. Here's the day's gain, here's the total gain. Now that's starting to drop further here. Let's refresh.
David Holmes on the testifying
Really
now that
nice.
he became aware last
Looking
week that
great.
Giuliani, Trump's lawyer, was taking direct role in Ukraine diplomacy, and said that the barrage of allegations against then Ambassador Ukraine Yovanovitch was unlike anything he had seen before.
What are those Uber calls going for now? That's for the 29th Expo. 28 strike. They're going for $1.35. Nice big pop there on Uber. Big pop. Let's see, what can I sell it for? $1.45. See if we could get that. Wow, she's up 102% on that trade already. I wish I knew how to go to the gains and losses on Thinkorswim platform here. I'm going to have to figure that out. Up 102% on those Uber calls already. Incredible. Incredible. I think I'm going to go to the order status here. That should have. Yep. Alrighty, guys. I just sold at $1.40 a contract the Uber. That was sold, locked in those profits.
14 minutes now to existing home sales numbers for the month of October.
That was a really nice trade there. Really great trade on Uber.
Month over month, we are expecting an increase of 1.4%. Last month we had a decrease of 2%.
Chris Blanton said, Dave, just locked in the first Uber trade we made yesterday, 123%. Love hearing that, guys. And guys, take a look now at the daily charts. This is why we have to transition. Uber still looks really great here. I might enter into another trade, but when you have 103% profit, you're an idiot if you're not locking in that profit, because tomorrow that profit could be gone. Because if you look at the daily chart here, you're seeing it's up to the 20. So imagine if you have 123% profit like Chris did. He locked it in, which was the right thing to do. But imagine if it failed then, and then tomorrow she retraced back down to 28. And then instead of having that 123% gain, you're now minus 50% on that trade. You're going to be kicking yourself in the ass on that one. So, that's why it's important to know when to take those profits, losses, and whatnot. Did you guys lock in the profit on that Uber? The first Uber trade was technically the day trade yesterday. Let me see. My mother-in-law just messaged me. I think there's... Let me see if they got stuck somewhere. Let me see what she's saying here. Okay, good. They arrived in Brazil. They're now going to the city, San Jose dos Campos. That's good. She had an 18-hour flight yesterday, so glad she got there safely and good. All right. So that's it. Uber's still on the rise there. That was a beautiful trade there, especially for Sophie's small account there. Really nice job. Let's see now. I still have the Google. Let's sell that. Let me see what that's going for the Google. 221305. Put 1305. 1305 is 1230 by 1570. Put in at least 14. What was it up there? Purchase 14. Okay, so 14. What's that now? 15. I should be able to get 1450 easily. That is closed. 1451. Positions. Great. Now I'm ready for the next day trade. Wow, it's only 9:49 a.m. It feels like it's been 2 hours. I've been going screen to screen here, locking in these profits. All right, so that's that.
Genpraxis GNPX now announcing a $1.26 million registered direct offering. GNPX now down 11.3% here.
That was a great job on Uber. That's still looking great, but fine with that for now. Let's see what Diamond's doing. We have these puts. Now, if you're looking at the daily chart here, you could see, if we had lower today, then obviously we might retrace back down to that 275-ish area, 275, 276. So today's an important day. If it doesn't drop below that candle, we might get a successful bounce off of this tomorrow and then continue to climb next week, which that's what I personally think we're going to do. As long as this Trump saga and the impeachment thing is done and over with, I think the states, and the economy, the markets, they've heard enough of that. They've had enough of it. So looking good though. The Disney's already running. We're up $112 on that. Nike's in the green. See what Nike's doing. Nike 93.21. We got that bounce off that 10. I mean, look at that. That looks really great here.
U.S. Diplomat Holmes now says he was shocked when the White House Budget Office announced a hold on security assistance for Ukraine. Said the order had come from President Trump.
We're getting that bounce off that 10 SMA for Nike, so Nike's looking good. I could even make another swing trade on Nike if I want to. Nike's still continuing to climb. Looks great. Guys, look at that breakout on Nike here. New day's high. I really think Nike's ready to run. I'll watch, so I'll keep an eye on that. Still want to find that next day trade. Ulta's still looking fine for now. I'm looking at that on the other chart, consolidating side-by-side candle there. That's looking fine. Looking like a bullish harami there on the Ulta 6-month daily. Guys, there goes Nike. We might be able to make a day trade on Nike. Let's take a look. Let's put her in the books. November 22nd, 93.50, 93 strike. Quite expensive for Nike, huh? Let's see. Yeah, she could easily get back up to 94. So Nike is one of those ones, I'd probably do a spread on for tomorrow's expo. Buy to open, sell to open, call. Let's see. One of those set it and forget it types of trades. 92, 93. Let's see what we could get for that. 68 cents to be worth $1. Where is my calculator at? So let's see.
Israel's Attorney General will announce later today his decision on whether or not to indict.
47% return. That's not bad. Not bad at all. She's moving, though, quite rapidly, so won't look at that yet. Disney. I'm looking for that day trade. I want something here to day trade. Let me look in the YouTube and Facebook or the website chat here. Let's see. Andy Chow says Square is running. Square's having another run. That looks great. This is one that I think I got to enter for next week's expo here. That's looking really great. Nice breakout there. Even the December 6th expo, if you're looking at the 68 strike, not much volume on that though. Might be something good to day trade. So expensive though. She did have a pretty big run there. All right, let's do that for the November 29th expo.
XII now have 22% here.
Let's see. Do the 68. I'll pick up 20 contracts. 25 I'll pick up. Put in for $1.06. Alrighty guys, I'm in Square. I'm in the, let me show you. Here is the new trade on Square for the November 29th expo. Picked up the 68 strike call. Average price $1 for a contract. 25 contracts. 25 times $104, which is right around $2,600 trade. We were down 41 cents on that, which that's just the price of commissions. It was higher than where we got it. Here we are now. Still continuing to run. Up $62. And climbing. Up 62 already, up 2.38%. November 29th, 68 call. This is a nice little cyclical trend here for the holiday. Black Friday coming up. Already up $100 on it now. Quite a mover there. Yes, I use E-Trade Pro, Kevin. Kevin, the bottom is just part of our system. That's why we have the best service. I want to know who closed out that Uber trade today. No one's talking about that 100%er. Karen, did you hold that Uber trade? Did you close it in? Let's see what Uber's doing now. Retraced a little bit. That's a nice exit so far. Square pulling back a little bit. Well, that's fine. We have that expo. Everything's looking good. Still in breakout momentum. Each trade has its own, unique stops, targets, so every trade is different. When you look at Square, you're looking at this as a 6-month daily since we have next week's expo. Where might it go here? Still looking great. I'm expecting us to get up to at least $69 to $70 a share by next week. Especially with Black Friday coming up, I really think we could hit that 70 target, which is target number 2. Yeah, in the E-Trade account, I closed out the Uber. But in Sophie's account, I left, it was a small, $1,600 trade, I think. But I made her $2,000 today, which was nice.
"60 seconds now to existing home sales numbers for the month of October. We are expecting 5.47 million, and for existing home sales numbers for the month over October, we are looking for plus 1.4%. Previous month of September, we had down 2.2%.
The worst part of this is waiting for that next setup. Like right now, there's honestly not too much going on. I'm looking for the next day trade, but the more I'm looking here, like if you look at Google, that's a chart above here I have on one of my screens. Let's take a look at that quick. So if you look at Google here, first off, it looks like it's going to bounce off that 20. But if you look at the today chart, I was looking for this for a day trade. But as you can see,
30 seconds.
It was in breakdown momentum, BDM, and then it's in consolidation right now. So right now, there's really nothing to day trade. This is like that. The diamond ETF's like that. We got some data coming out here in 15 seconds. That might move the markets. Let's put in the diamond ETF. You'll be able to see what that does to the markets when that info comes out.
The existing home sales now coming in at 5.46 million. It's less than the 5.47 million we were expecting. But month over month of October, we saw 1.9%. That's beating the 1.4% that we were expecting there.
That's good news. I think we should see a little pop after that news. Better than expected numbers.
We are seeing futures slipping here now. The Dow futures down 47 points here. NASDAQ down 20 points here now.
Pre-existing home sales
the S&P also pulling back down
higher than expected,
points, or 0.21%.
Where is the alert down here from it? I want to read that. Sometimes when I'm looking at the charts and I hear him, I just catch bits and pieces of it. But they'll usually have it down here coming up. Here comes the further breakdown momentum on the Diamond ETF. Qualcomm, we're up $100 on Qualcomm today. Qualcomm still at $86. Need that to have a $6 pop here in the next month. Definitely doable. Like I said earlier with Qualcomm here, looking at the daily chart, if we get that successful bounce off the 20, which if we get confirmation tomorrow, I'm going to add to that. I might buy back that short leg. We have the 92.50 vertical call spread for the December 20th expo. So what I might do, I might buy back that 92.50 if we get this confirmed bounce. That way I'm not capping myself with those 90 strike calls, and I could lock in a profit on those 92.50s that are currently up 76%. I'm up almost $6,000 on the short leg of that 92.50 strike. So I could buy that back. I'm down 8,300 on the 90 strike. So I could lock in that 6,000 profit on the short leg. And then if Qualcomm does have that bounce here off that 20, then that 90 strike, that could come back to even. That could make, a decent return. And I could make a profit on that leg as well. So I like the scenarios where when you bounce off those SMAs, you could buy back that short leg on that spread and then let that long call continue to rise there after that confirmed breakout. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with that Qualcomm trade if we get that confirmed bounce tomorrow or Monday. She's still rising up 86.07 now. Just thinking about day trading this. Nice climb. It's a little bit of a shallow climb. Long consolidation periods, as you can see here.
We are seeing Bitcoin also slipping down 8% here to 7,500.
Well, the markets look like they're picking up, though. Let's see. Here's a further leg, further drop. Guys, if you see anything worthy of day trading, just comment either in the trade room or on the YouTube chat here. He's saying XLNX is running.
Now reopen here. WAFU now
Zamboni.
200%. Now slipping here down up 168%.
I don't like the looks of that chart there, Zamboni. Tom and Zamboni, or Tom and Jerry are saying Netflix. Let's take a look at Netflix here. Netflix is looking great. Smaller candles, so.
WAFU Education Group pushing back up. WAFU now up 210% here.
What's Disney doing? Anything? Still in consolidation. Not much going on today, really. There's not. Facebook got a nice pop. So Facebook is still looking great there. I shouldn't have took that loss yesterday, but I'm going to re-enter into that Facebook soon. If we have a green candle tomorrow, I'm going to get next week's expo. Probably make that a $5,000 trade. Look for that 200, 205.
WAFU has been halted here now, up 244%. WAFU.
Let's see. I just got a text from one of my doctors. They said, one of my doctor buddies here said, check out Expedia. Wow. That is looking like a hell of a hook pattern coming up on Expedia. Now, see, something like Expedia, what you can do is take a look at the, I mean, she almost dropped 50% here. Let's take a look. We could look at the March 20th Expo. Gives us plenty of time till Expo. Let's see if there's any. Let's go out a little bit further here. What's going on with this option chain? Here we go. April 17th. Yeah, 100 break even. 10. That's not bad. If you're going out to the April 17th, it might as well go out to the June then. That's really not bad at all. At 115, you have 100% return. If you're going with the June monthly expo here, you can see June 19th, 2020. You're picking up, if you wanted, you could go possibly out to the 100 strike. 100 strikes going to cost $690 for a single contract. Break even 106.90. Add another $690 onto that, so 113.80. That's going to be your 100% return area. That's not a bad idea for Expedia. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Where are those popping coming from? Red Lotus, I'd love to buy puts, but we're not in BDM right now. Yesterday I was day trading some puts there. But, you know, I usually like to trade tech or retail. Those are my big ones. Sometimes I'll trade, pharmaceuticals, but tech is really my forte. I love trading tech. I love looking at their charts. You could get a good feel of what the economy's doing and what tech might do. Walmart's finally starting to get a pop here. Let's take a look at the Walmart chart. Maybe we could day trade it. There we go. Walmart's getting a nice little climb. Look at the breakout on Walmart, guys. Nice climb on Walmart. Maybe I'll enter into some calls on Walmart in Sophie's account so she has something to trade here. She's not in anything yet. Let's see. WMT. Let me see what they look like. All right, I got Sophie, the Walmart WMT November 29th, 120 strike call, 80 cents a contract, 20 contracts, $1,600, filled at 80 cents. Pick that up for her so she has something to play along with here for the next couple of days. Guys, Sophie's trade already on Walmart's already up 12%. She's up $200 on that already. That's $1,600 trade. Walmart's looking great here, looking for a nice climb. So my target for Walmart here, I'd say right around 1975 to 120. Possibly today we could look at. That's going to be the next target resistance areas anyway. Still early, less than 45 minutes into the day. It feels like it's been such a long day already. Very slow day. Facebook still continuing to run.
Uber, another
Facebook near 119, 199. Uber's still running.
Uber.
Take a look at Uber. Oh my God, look at that run on Uber, guys. Still, this is looking like it's ready for a continued larger breakout. And I'll buy a couple of Uber calls as well here for next week's expo. Being something fun here. 29.
Netflix and FLX. Netflix says it is experiencing issues streaming on all devices. November Foxtrot Lima X-ray. Netflix says at the moment we're experiencing technical problems. We are busy remedying this as soon as possible.
Alrighty, I am in those Uber calls here. I just entered 20 contracts of the Uber January 17th. Uber January 17th, 2020, 30 strike calls and 20 contracts of that $3,300 trade. And we're going to hold that for a bit. I like that. We're going to have a target. Let's say a target of the shares to up to 3250, possibly up to 34. And that could lead us to a nice return on that, 100 to 175% return possible. Nice trade on that. Let's see what's Walmart doing. Walmart came back down to that 10. Let's see what it does from here. Yeah, on the daily chart, Efron, let's take a look here. Go to the 3-month daily. You look here, it's in the NTZ, but it's slightly trending higher. If we want to draw a trend line, we could draw a trend line. Basically, it's the 50 SMA here. You know, you could go back, trace that out. So we have a nice uptrend, smaller one, shallow run, but it is gradually continuing to climb here. And once we could finally get a green candle above, a green candle with a body above 120 a share closing, you know, then we could possibly take another run up for that 125 pretty quick.
CRON, Altria spokesperson responding to Tuesday report of Canadian filing, which showed Altria Summit increased stake in Kronos, tells Benzinger filing was related to company's exercise of top-up rights to maintain a 45% stake in Kronos. That's MO and CRON.
Walmart getting a bounce off that 20 right here. What did the AMD do? AMD pulled back 39.67. Not much green today. Snapchat's still green. That's up 2% today. That one's been continuing to climb.
WAFU, Wahoo Education.
Tom just got into Walmart on the pullback. Nice job on that, Tom. Diamond ETF, though. I mean, take a look at the Diamond ETF here, the 1 minute today chart. That's looking pretty ugly. Look at those candles there. There goes Walmart off to 20. Slow day today. Not going to be trading too much more today unless we find a good day trade. Would love to find something overnight. AMD. Speaking of which, AMD option alert. December 6th, 39 put suites coming in. 2,126 contracts at $1.
President Trump tweeting now. Ken Starr, former independent counsel, says, does this reach the level of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors? My assessment of the evidence so far, nowhere close. The evidence is conflicting and ambiguous. Ambassador Sondland's testimony stated that President Trump said the Ukraine president should just do the right thing, no quid pro quo.
Diamond's breaking lower here.
IGC, India Globalization Capital subsidiary, Holly Hemp has registered a new trademark, Sunday Soda, for a new CBD-based beverage. Trade is circulating that now. That's India Golf Charlie. Shares of IGC popping to 98 cents on that trademark post being circulated now.
Watching Walmart here on the 20. If that starts to break lower here, we might have seen our highs at that 10-12 candle. So, going to keep an eye on this, see what markets are doing here. We might have a further retracement tomorrow.
China watching President Trump's response to U.S.-Hong Kong bill as it threatens to become new barrier to trade deal.
Another barrier to the trade deal, guys. It looks like we're going to be dropping much lower here. Let that sink into the market here. Let's see what's going on.
More
market
Uber
is so focused.
Call sweep November
more
29,
Uber
27
calls being picked up
on UBER. VKTX, Victor Kilo Tango X-ray, Voyager data posted on clinicaltrials.gov, confirmed 12-month study. That's VKTX.
Slow day today. Walmart still holding that 20 nice. Watching for Diamond and possibly break lower here. Guys, do you see anything worthy of day trading? I'm looking at my watch list here. Still not much coming up. Disney, December 20th, 149 call sweep coming in. Take a look at the size of that trade. 2450. 2450. 2450. Multiply that by 241. That's a $600,000 trade right there they just made on Disney. Call sweep, December 20th, 149 strike. I do not want to see Walmart breaking below that 10 and holding below that 10 here. Still looking for a day trade. If you guys see anything, let me know.
VK TX SunTrust out now. Says Voyager is now up on clinicaltrials.gov, and we see nothing concerning. The inclusion criteria is minimally restrictive, as we have written about previously, and as a 12-month study with primary endpoint of liver fat reduction at 12 weeks and NASH CRN fibrosis score at 52 weeks. Reiterate, they're a buy rating on the stock. That's VKTX. Says VKTX is attractive acquisition target.
Walmart's having a nice run here. Would love to see Walmart have a 1% move today. Not even much news coming out. The Dow. Dow's down 68, Nasdaq's down 23.
WAFU resumes trading now. Whiskey Alpha Foxtrot uniform. Shares at $4.40 off the high now in WAFU Education. BA Boeing, a lawyer says that Boeing has settled more than half of 118 cases related to Lion Air 737 MAX crash.
That's good news
That's
for
BA
Boeing.
Boeing.
That might lift the markets here, guys, if Boeing starts to climb. Walmart's still on the climb.
Coming up, natural gas storage. A draw of 89 BCF is expected. $94 BCF draw versus the 89. 94 BCF draw on natural gas storage. Natural gas futures are spiking here now. Natural gas hitting a high of $2.59. Again, the draw coming in at 94 versus the 89 expected.
That's a nice trade to make right there. I can't find anything worthy of making a trade here. Let's see. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is still looking great here. That's ready for another climb. I should make a NVIDIA trade now. That's looking ready for a large breakout next week.
HAS, Hasbro, on CMA assessment of the Entertainment One deal, says been engaged in ongoing dialogue with the CMA as part of standard pre-notification procedure. That's HAS, Hasbro, statement earlier from the CMA before the response from Hasbro. Hasbro says still expect to close the transaction no later than Q1 of 2020. NFLX, Netflix says it's back up after experiencing an interruption to streaming service. NFLX, Netflix.
Getting chilly down here again. Uber's back in the green. Square's getting picked up. I'm in the green on the diamond puts. That's a small trade, though, I got for tomorrow's expo, the 277 strike puts we got yesterday. Walmart calls are doing really great. We're already up 15% on the Walmart calls. Did you guys get in the Walmart calls? Nice climb here. There goes Walmart again. Such a slow day, though. I hate when we have the trade. You know, you're going to have days when you're in the NTZ, like over here in NVIDIA. You know, for a few days here, a couple of weeks, we're trading within the NTZ. Slow. You know, these are the slower periods, but you're just sitting back and watching. Let's see any news coming up. Target. They raised their target on Target to 130 a share. Take a look at that. Target's still continuing to climb. They're raising their target on Target. I'm expecting Walmart to continue to climb as well. 3-month daily for Walmart's looking fine. Looking for that candle above 120.35. Let's see here. So the Walmart November 29, 2019 120 strike. Square's picking up really nicely here. That must be having a nice breakout. Nice breakout on Square. Could tell just by looking from the option.
Turkish defense minister.
Guys,
says
Uber's
response
having a
to
nice run as
training
well.
of the Turkish army personnel continues when
Nice
it's completed.
trades
With
here.
our planned operations.
Uber's having a continued climb here, guys. I'd love to get an Uber for tomorrow, even a small trade. Let me see if I could do something with it. It's a pure gamble if I get tomorrow's expo. There we go. I just entered a small trade on Uber there. I got the November 22nd, 29.50 call. Paid 40 cents a contract for it. So 29.90 is my break even. That's for tomorrow's expo. I should have got next week's expo with that. So if you're not in that yet, obviously next week's expo is the best. Better option there. We got the Uber 30 strike call, though, for January 17th expo. That's already up 5%. Qualcomm's continuing to rise. Uber's still on the rise. Let's see what Walmart's doing. Walmart, look at that breakout on Walmart. Wow. Already up 17% on the Walmart calls. Looking good. Finally starting to get a pickup, and you see it took about an hour and 15 minutes today. Nice climb. Continuing to run. Dow's down 75. Nasdaq's down 25. There's another nice big breakout on Square. There goes Square. Square's taking off now. Our Square trade's in the green. Our Square trade's up over 1% right now. Uber's in the green, up 5%. Finally starting to get a move.
Sees risks tilted to the downside, and weak investment sees U.S. GDP growth 2% next year around the trend.
2% GDP growth next year. That's not bad.
Canaan opens at $12.60.
Nice pop on Square
versus
trade
the
already,
IPO
guys.
price of $9. That's Charlie Alpha November ADS.
You guys are in the Square
CAN,
trade, right?
Charlie
There she
Alpha
goes. She's
November.
breaking out. We're now up 3%. Now up 5%. Walmart's consolidating at the 20. Watch for a pop on Walmart here off the 20. Our Square trade's doing great there, up 6.37%, 7.89%. Our Uber trade's rocketing higher there. We're up $260 on Uber. Nice climb here, guys. Nice breakout. Walmart's breaking lower here. Square's running again. Continued climb.
PAYS, Aurelius Value out with a negative report. Papa Alpha Yankee Sandy.
Uber's having a really nice run. Square still climbing. Watching Walmart off that 20.
Report titled PAYS, What Happens in Vegas.
Uber is still on the climb. Looking good. You guys are in the Uber January 17, 2020 30 call, right? Square 68 strike call November 29th Expo.
EMR, Emerson Electric, more call activity today. January 75 call sweep.
There
Currently
goes Walmart.
72.95. That's EMR.
It's funny, when Walmart has a climb, Uber retraces. When Walmart has a decline, Uber climbs. I'm noticing that with the charts here as I'm watching them. I'm watching ExxonMobil, Uber, Diamond, Q's, Ulta, Qualcomm, Walmart, Square, Facebook, Amazon. Those are the ones I'm watching right now. There goes Walmart again. Continued run. Nice climb.
WeWork says it will lay off 2,400 employees globally. That from CNBC.
There's a continued run, Walmart. There goes Walmart, still climbing. Guys, ExxonMobil's looking good. First candle above the 10-20-50 SMA. Square's taking off. Walmart new highs. Looking good. Very nice day today. Square trade's already up 9%. Uber retracing below the 20 right now.
CAN resumed trading. Low of $10 on CAN. Canaan priced at $9.
Here comes another climb on Walmart over here to the right. Walmart still continuing to climb there. Another breakout. Uber's bouncing off the 50 right now, which it's been doing. If you look also at the 1024 candle, it came down to the 50.
Moving Twitter today up about 3%. No particular news.
Twitter up 3% today.
And the
look at that hook pattern, guys. At the bid on Twitter. At that hook pattern coming up on Twitter. That looks incredible, guys. That's an official trade alert right there. Twitter, big hook pattern. It was just at $45 a share a month or two ago. 45 all the way down to 30. That's looking like a nice setup here for a hook pattern. And we could have 35 as our target if we go out a little bit further here. Let's see. January 17th. Pick up the 30 strike. Really cheap here. Dirt cheap. Guys, here is a great trade on Twitter. Twitter is looking great. I'm going to give that trade ID in the trade room. There goes Walmart again, another breakout for Walmart. I'd like to see that up at least 1% today. I want to see it break 120, which I think it's doable. There she goes.
SIRI, Sirius XM, CNBC says Liberty CEO sees Sirius well positioned in audio boom with exclusive content like Howard Stern.
Walmart ready for another run here, keeping that on the watch.
TIF Tiffany now December 130 calls at the Ask 2100 contracts. That's Tango India Foxtrot. UBER, Uber, more calls, January 2021, $30.
More Uber calls coming in. And Uber's still on the climb now. If you guys aren't an Uber, I'd get in
UBER.
for me. guys, having another continued run. Walmart, Uber, Twitter, Disney. Walmart's looking great. I think I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to send out a trade idea on Twitter and Uber as official trades here. Let's see. The Walmart trade that we picked up, when was it, yesterday or this morning? We're already up 35% on that trade. $1,600 trade, we're already up $600. Not bad.
Facebook discussing potential changes to political ad policy according to Dow Jones sources, weighing boosting minimum amount of people targeted by specific political ads to spur and spread of misinformation. Facebook in talks with Republican and Democratic buyers of potential targeting changes in political ads. Facebook under pressure following recent Google and Twitter political ad policy changes. That's FB Facebook, that reported by Dow Jones.
Walmart definitely looks ready for a nice climb. 121.50 will be the short-term target.
Shares of Facebook moving a bit here on those headlines about
Facebook's getting a nice pop there, actually.
Potential changes.
Look at Facebook here. Watch that candle. That's a nice chart.
Pelosi says
nice candle
even
there,
if there is an agreement on USMCA today, there may not be enough time to set a ratification vote for this year.
Facebook still having a nice breakout there. Alrighty, guys. Uber's still on the climb. I'm going to get off of here. We're after 11, and I'm going to send out some trade ideas here to our members. And I will see you guys in the trade room. And those of you that are interested in
SITM.
testing our new site, please let me know in the trade room on the website. Thanks, guys. I will see you in the trade room. Take care, guys. Have a great day. If you haven't joined us yet,
that's SITM, Sandy Indian.
If you haven't joined us yet, go to www.thesantorelliexchange.com. Use promo code TRADELIVE and become one of our members here. And I will see you guys in the trade room. Take care, guys. Great job today. And we will continue to watch our current trades. Uber's still breaking out. Facebook running. Walmart looks like it wants to climb off that 10 there, that pullback. Square's looking good. Walmart, the December 20th 120 call's looking good. 93.94 vertical call spread on Nike still looks great to me. Disney, March 20th 150 calls look fine. We're looking good, guys. Alrighty, see you guys in the trade room.